Boom, baby, we're live. Welcome to Interview with Man, episode 702. 38 things I've learned at 38. It is my birthday today. It is the birthday episode today, December 2nd. Shout out to Britney Spears sharing the same birthday with me, although I am not as nearly as crazy as her. We're going to break it down right now. Stay right with me.
Make money, make muscles, learn game. If you're listening to me, you're a hot dude. The hot dude life is not about your physical appearance. The hot dude life is a mentality. The Hot Dude Army is a global network, and the Hot Dude Army is everywhere. Decrease your judgment of others and increase the judgment of yourself. You belong to the streets, huh? 100%. It starts with learning dating, and then you move on to something to push humanity forward. That is the philosophy of modern life dating. This is a textbook example of really good game.
All right. So, welcome, everybody, to a special edition of Interview with a Man, where we are live. We're rocking and rolling, baby. 38 years young. I gotta say, I don't know. I think I'm supposed to be old. I'm supposed to be old, but I don't feel old. I don't look old. I don't act old. Man, it is so just I don't know. I feel like getting old is a psyop. I guess I'm supposed to feel old, but I'm not. I don't know. Today's going to be one of those reflective episodes where I just sit down and talked about the things that I've learned in my life so far, and passing that on to you guys. And yeah, I had a great birthday. As you can see, somebody cares about me, which is nice. You know, birthday is always a good time for me to see who's willing to remember and reach out to me and say happy birthday and who doesn't. And everybody who doesn't, Santa Claus MLD is making a list and checking it twice. But that's okay. People are busy. It is what it is. But at the same time, we're cooking up something big over here. And everybody who's with me now on ground zero, when it's not necessarily the coolest thing in the world to be down with me, when I'm back up and when things are popping and rocking and rolling, I'm going to know who is the real ones, and the ones that come try to get their little piece of the pie a little bit later, I'll put them to work and they will do my bidding, and they will not know that I know that they're only there for themselves and not for the bigger cause, which is helping men. That's what this is all about. This is not about clout. This is not about chasing status or whatever is out there. What this is about helping men, and that's what I'm so good at. So why don't we just jump right into it? Let's just make it go live right now. So we're going to start, and we're going to look at everything we got going on here. And shout out to real John F. Kennedy. MLD looks younger than me. Hey, I'm doing my best. We got the lights. We got good lighting on here. I've adjusted the lighting a little bit. Still, like the lights, they're a little bit too high, so they cast a shadow under here. That drives me crazy, and I die a little bit inside every time I look at myself. But it's all good. Vanity must be controlled. But let's rock and roll here. I got 38 things that I want to tell you guys about. 38 things. So you just jump right into it. It's my birthday. Let me shout out to people here. Shout out to Pollock35, Real John F. Kennedy, Mighty Zane, Cal L, Leon, Mike Harton, who is fully employed thanks to us here at the Modern Life Dating channel. Shout out to Aaron. Shout out to Pro Special, Mr. Faithful. Shout out to Billy Patterson, my great friend. Shout out to Jason, the artist. Shout out to Roderick, my good man, whose birthday is on December 5th. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to Love W. Shout out to Henry. Shout out to the Lake Show. Shout out to Tori Miners. Shout out to my man Ralph. Lake Show. Shout you out again. Vulcan's creator. Shout out to you, Fresh Breezy. Shout out to you, my big man. Looking chatterific there. Look at those shoulders, G. Look at that. Banana Beam. What up? What up? What up? What up? Shout out to you. Who did the backdrop? None of your business. Denny EXP. What's up? What's up? What's up? Keto Bifarsi. What's up? Joe Dennis. What up? What up? What up? I really don't care. What's up? Sandwich Guy. What's up? Casey James. What is up? And CA, like the festive lights. And then Brandon Hills. Happy birthday, brother. Shout out to Alex the Great on Rumble and all the other boys watching on Rumble as well. Let's just jump right into it, okay? I wrote this list. 38 things I've learned at 38. Shout out to you guys real quick. Dr. Jordan. Shout out to Kakafara. If you guys want to send a direct donation for my birthday, by all means, link is right there in the chat. And then you can send right away. I'll just keep that on the screen right there. Click on that right there and let link. You can send direct donation. And then I read. Shout out to Ronald yesterday. He sent me $50. Nicest guy in the world. Jesus Christ. If you didn't watch, so what we're going to start doing now too is we're going to start taking the clips and making them from the free consultation Friday show because they keep on getting better and better. Shout out to Andrew and then Savlat, who all signed up for monthly coaching after yesterday's lessons and call-in show. Let's go. Number one thing I've learned at 38 years old is no matter what you do, you need a mentor. Guys, this whole Sigma male thing, I'm a Sigma male. I can do this on my own. I'll figure this out on my own. Asinine. It's no coincidence that the biggest group of losers that our generation has ever seen, this group of men, have come up with this stupid concept thinking that I'll just figure everything out on my own and I'll learn it all on my own. Really? 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 So you're just going to figure it out all on your own. You're going to pioneer a brand new way of masculinity. No, you're not. Because nobody figures out everything on their own. You always need help from another human. In this life, you're always going to need help and support from somebody better than you. That's the fastest way to get what you want. So if you need help in something, you need to find somebody who's already done it. Okay. Are you going to go to a fat guy and be like, hey, fat guy, can you teach me how to lose weight? No. Are you going to go to a bald guy and be like, hey, bald guy, can you teach me how to keep my hair or restore my hair? No. No, you're not. Right? Are you going to go to an incel and be like, hey, incel, teach me how to get girls? No. Okay. If they do not verifiably have what you want, then it's over. They're wasting your time. Find a mentor, stick to him, learn from him, make it happen. That is exactly what the truth is. Donovan Sharp made a video how Sigma males. No, dude, they don't. Sigma males is something that a bunch of losers made up. Okay, I made a fake account right on Seeking Arrangement as a girl to see like how pathetic men were, and believe you me, I was not disappointed at the all-time high of patheticness. Some fucking nerd in like Singapore who was on Seeking Arrangement was chatting with me. I was like Bitcoin kawaii girl or some shit. I remember that. And this fucking nerd started sending me Sigma male videos. He's like, I'm a Sigma male. I'm like, what are you doing? Why are you talking to a woman on a dating site trying to prove who you are over text message to a complete stranger? Are you that much of a loser? And the answer is yes. So, no, Sigma males don't exist. That's what a bunch of nerds created up. There's alpha and there's beta. There's dudes who get what they want, and there's dudes who are slaves. Which one are you going to be? It's a mindset too. It doesn't mean just because you're like, may not be, jacked, Giga Chad, like fucking Mr. Perfect Justin Waller, okay? Just because you don't look like him. And I love Justin. That's not a dig at him. I was just texting him this morning. That's not the case. It's a mindset. It's how you attack life, and it's how you get things done. So if you need something done, you need to go find a mentor and you need to learn from them. Period. Okay. Period. All right. Number 2 is the food in America is 100% poisoned. Look, it's just coming out now. Okay. It's just coming out now. But I have been saying this for years. Every time I go back to America and I eat the food, I went to Kobe's, right? Because I actually live in Japan where there's real Japanese food, but I went to Kobe's because, it was a family member's birthday. And, I'm not going to be like, hey, I can't go there because of seed oils, whatever. But I did. I went and I ate it. And guys, when I ate that food at that place, my stomach swell up. I thought I was going to fucking die. I needed to lay down. I was in so much pain. And if you look at some of the foods that they serve in America, they're banned in other countries. If you look at food, there's certain foods that they ship to England and they put warning labels on it. I saw this black girl. She was in England and she was looking at a package of nerds. And now keep in mind, I love nerds, not anymore, okay? Because they said these chemicals like E20, E1, E4, something like that, this coating chemical has shown to have adverse effect in children, causing them to have bad feelings, bad focus, all this stuff, right? So all of this stuff in America is not really food, it's food product, okay? You really have to avoid this stuff because it is getting like worse, man, because these companies, all they care about is making money. That's all they care about. They do not care about you because America has forsaken culture and the people for profit. Okay. That's why when you when you hear all these companies, when you see all these companies like diversity, they don't care about that. They're saying diversity because they want black people to buy, white people to buy, brown people to buy, yellow people to buy, whatever fucking color of skin you identify as, which is completely meaningless. Okay. They want to extort you financially as well. That's why they're putting out trash products. I mean, dude, the stuff that's in America, every time I go back there, it's like, I can't even do it. I like it like there's so much bad stuff in the food in America. And it is up to you to know that if you look like shit, you probably look like shit because you're eating shit. And so be warned. Eat pasture-raised eggs, grass-fed, grass-finished beef. Publix has the Green Wise, which is like the hormone-free, the antibiotic-free chicken. Okay. It is in your best bet. It is in best interest to be eating. You need to be cooking at home as well. I know everybody says like, I eat out. All I do is Uber Eats, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, okay. You're going to get cancer in like your 50s and 60s because you're just eating nonstop trash. That is like, you're literally poisoning your body. So number 2, the food.
Good work, soldier.
Food in there is absolutely poison. And shout out to Ant, the Lakers fan. What's up? Sending me $38 with the direct donor link. Thank you so much for my birthday. Let's read what the message has to say. I just put the link back in the chat right there. If you want to click on that link right there, if you want to send me direct birthday donation. Thank you for $38. I receive 36 of that because PayPal takes a very small a percentage. And he says, happy birthday, Jon. Cheers to your 38th birthday, Brody. Respect for the years within that 38 years of hardship, failing forward to endure and come where you are now is a testament to never giving up and digging in. Happy birthday. Thanks for helping men grow. One love. Bless up. Thank you very much, brother. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it, guys. I'm not going anywhere, guys. I'm not going anywhere. Okay. Listen, I was making waves on this channel when I had 25 live stream viewers. I'll fucking live stream if there's 2 people, bro. I don't give a shit. I don't give a good goddamn. Nothing is going to fucking stop me. I mark my words. Mark my words right now. Mark my words that you're going to see. I'm going to make a bigger community. I'm going to help millions and millions and millions of men. I am not stopping. You guys do not understand how obsessed I am. You do not understand how hard I study. You guys do not understand how every single day this business and this company is just what consumes me. It is all I care about. It is all I want to do. There is nothing else in this world that I want to do. I don't want to sit down and play video games. I don't want to go watch movies. I don't want to do anything. I want to learn how to fight better. I want to drop my weight. I want to get some real estate going, and I want to build this business. And number one of those things is I want to build this business. That's it. Women, friends, this shit, these are all icing on a cake that I don't even want to eat because my calories can't consume it. Okay. Like my calories, all I want to do is grow this business and help men. This is my life's work. I don't care if I'm 38 or 88. You're going to see me. I'll be fucking 85 years old, full of piss and vinegar, fucking taking growth hormone and every goddamn thing to keep me alive. And I'll be on here live streaming and just talking my shit to the day I die. So believe you me, I am not going anywhere, bro. Anywhere at all. And shout out to my big loser fan, Billy, who continues to make fake accounts, but who continues to be a loser in his real life. Billy, you got to turn your life around, man. I understand that you're a pathetic loser, and I understand that you get a little dopamine hit when I mention you, Billy. But at the end of the day, Billy, I'm going to keep on going like this. Up, 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 up. The guys who listen to me keep going up, 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 up. And you're going to keep going down, 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 down. And one day when you're old and fat and depressed and miserable more than you are now, and you have no women around you, and you have no family, and you're thinking about doing the Smith & Wesson retirement plan, I advise you to do that in a video game, because guys like you are the plague of society. You're a loser. But I'm grateful. I love losers, guys. And you at home, you should love losers too, because the more losers there are out there, the more us winners can shine. And I am grateful for every loser out there. You guys are the gift that keeps on giving. My unpaid marketing assistants, my unpaid interns, my unpaid marketing team. I love you guys. Keep sharing the stream. Keep pumping my analytics. Keep getting my chat rate up. Keep getting my view count up. Keep getting my likes up. I appreciate you guys with all my heart. Okay. Did we get another one? Hold on. Did we get another donut? Hold on. Oh yeah. Got it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That was from you. I got you, bro. Thank you, man, for the donut. Appreciate it. All right. Let's go to number 3. Number three. This is something I learned from the fast. Okay. Number 3. Eating excessive carbohydrates is totally unnecessary. Guys, carbohydrates, if you remember the food pyramid, I think I mean, Roderick, you and I are about the same age. I know you remember the food pyramid. Remember the old school food pyramid? Look at this. Let me pull up the food pyramid real quick. Okay. This, for you guys, this was something that was put out by the United States government, which already is a red flag in itself, right? So this is what they have put out here. This is what the United States government said to do. They said, eat the food pyramid. This is what you need to do. Bread, cereal, rice, and pasta, 6 to 11 servings per day. Do you understand? If you ate 11 cups of rice per day, do you understand that is a cup of rice is approximately 200 calories? Okay. So 200 times 11. Are you out of your mind? On assuming your daily calorie limit is $2,000 or 2,000 calories, you're supposed to eat 6 to 11 of that a day, plus 2 to 4 fruits a day, plus 3 to 5 of vegetables per day, plus 2 to 3 servings of milk, yogurt, and cheese, and 2 to 3 servings of protein. Are you absolutely crazy? That is why America is so. This right here is why America is so fat. Okay, look at this. Look at this. This is absolutely poison. Okay, absolutely poison. Absolutely poison. Bro, if I were to eat 11 slices of bread, I would need to sleep for 2 hours. Can you imagine that? This is why America's fat, sick, and dying. This should be inverted. You should be having 6 to 11 servings of protein per day, because and red meat. Okay, those are your go-to best meats. Those are going to keep you alive and healthy. Now, I am not going to tell you that you do not need carbohydrates. I do. When I did my fast, remember, I basically did a 5-day water fast. Okay, and after day 1 and 2, my glycogen stores, which is the sugar and whatnot, you keep in your muscles to help you exert strength. My workouts were very flat. Even Joe Rogan talked about it when he was on the carnivore diet, how his workouts were very, 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 very flat. Okay. Carbohydrates have a little bit before your workout and have a little bit. If you want to eat your carbs, eat them after your workout, because your body will suck them right up and put them right back into your muscle. It'll process that shit real quick. But carbohydrates, in my opinion, the best carbohydrates you're going to get from fruit, and from, if you're going to do it, a little bit of white rice and or brown rice. Okay. Bread for me too. I'll tell you this, guys, since I've been eating way more healthier, if I eat something that is like not that healthy, my body reacts very poorly. Actually, the other day, I had a craving for peanut butter and jelly because I saw it on some fucking workout YouTube video. I was like, fuck it, I'll go buy some peanut butter and jelly. I haven't had peanut butter like literally a year. I bought some Skippy peanut butter and I ate it. And dude, I felt so awful. And then I talked to like my Giga Chad workout pal around here. And he was like, yeah, man, actually, if you eat peanut butter, it's full of sugar and it's full of like terrible oils for you, like soy oil, soybean oil, hydrogenated oil, like all this terrible stuff for you. And I felt awful. I felt so bad. I ate it Friday. And then all of pretty much the afternoon and all the way into the evening, I felt terrible, absolutely terrible. So excessively consuming carbohydrates, just not good. And I know a lot of bodybuilders and stuff, like they eat all carbs and all stuff, but I'm telling you something, all these bodybuilders, bro, at the end of their career, they look terrible. They look like they're on the brink of death. And a lot of these guys die in their 50s and 60s. Show me a bodybuilder who's made it late in life without having like tons of surgery. Like everybody wants to cite Arnold Schwarzenegger. Arnold Schwarzenegger had open heart surgery in his 40s, bro. I'm not trying to have no surgery when I'm fucking at all, at any point. Okay. No, thank you whatsoever. Billy, just hit him with the permaban. Don't even worry about that. Okay. Just hit him with the permaban. Okay. Aaron is legit. I don't know. Did you you can Aaron is good. We can unban Aaron. But yeah, I think Rolla has a moderating wrench on this channel. So shout out to, we got a big dono coming in on the Rumble side of things. Shout out to my friend with the most lethal leg kicks I've ever seen in my entire life, my friend Ernesto, Muay Thai expert. He says, high income still is $20, Rumble rant. Hey, I'm a Delete Ernesto. When you going back to training Muay Thai in Bangkok? Happy birthday, my G. I was just there last week, man, or 2 weeks, like a week and some change ago. So not for a while. However, we are stationing up some big things to be going down here in Bangkok really soon for the Passport Pro program. Go ahead and smash that like button if you're watching. Keep your eyes on the prize, which is this channel, and we're going to show you more things. We're cooking up things, bro. Guys, I'm telling you, I'm realizing too that men are needing more and more in-person coaching. So what we're going to be doing soon is we're going to be doing way more in-person coaching, okay? And not like boot camps to approach girls or any crap like that, like total life recomposition training, okay? Number 4 on the 38 things I've learned in 38. Sugar is in almost all food in America, and it's killing you, so avoid it. Guys, high fructose corn syrup and sugar is in bread. It's in pasta. It's in salad dressings. It's in everything. Guys, it is in your best interest to look. First of all, if the food you're eating has a fucking nutrition label, already a red flag, okay? If you have to read a label of something before you eat it, you probably just shouldn't eat it, okay? Another thing is, too, in the United States of America, the FDA, the Food and Drug Administration, they allow the calories written on these boxes to be off by 20%. Okay. So if something is 100 calories, it could actually be 120. If something is 200 calories, it could actually be 240. They allow a 20% margin of error in what you are eating. Okay. So sugar needs to be avoided. You can have it once in a while. Don't get me wrong. You got to live. I get it. But at the same time, um, you really just have to avoid it. You have to avoid it. Okay. You really have to avoid it. It is so terrible for you. Avoid at all costs. Okay. I had a little cake for my birthday. This cake was like literally, I had two little cakes, one like this and then one like this. That was it. And even that, after I ate it, I felt like a little like, ugh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. But hey, it's my birthday. It is where it is. And somebody very nice bought me that. So can't be throwing that into the garbage. Sugar, it's terrible for you. Avoid it. Yeah, Henry says this in the chat too. Sugar feeds cancer cells. You can't be doing that. You cannot be doing that at all. Okay. All right, let's continue on to the next one, which is numero 5. Okay. This is huge, and I'm going to start. As you know, I will lead the charge on this, and everybody will copy me. So it's okay. I'm a trendsetter over here, boys. Number 5, fasting is a miracle habit that cures many problems. Okay. So guys, as you guys know, on my channel, I did the 5-day water fast. Okay. It was one of the harder things I had done in my life. But I made it harder for myself because I went to the sauna and then sweated myself out during the fast, which is not good because you guys do your best to stay hydrated. But one thing that happened to me is, one, I realized how much the average person is just eating way too much food. The average person is just you're when you're constantly putting food into your body has to consistently divert energy and resources and attention to breaking that food down. And that takes away from your willpower, that takes away from your energy. We eat too much, especially my fellow Americans. Okay. We are eating too much. American people have the worst relationship with food. And you guys got to understand that if you want to lose weight, you really should be doing at least a bare minimum 1 day of 24 hours, no calories per week. Everybody can do it. Everybody can do it. Guys, our ancestors, you could go 24 hours with no food and water. Okay. Our ancestors, if you went out at like nighttime to go find some water, you would be killed by like a fucking tiger or a bear or some wild animal, a rattlesnake or something. Okay. You would be killed. Our ancestors were not out eating in the middle of the night. They were not out drinking in the middle of the night, drinking water, all that stuff. Okay. So you should be implementing some form of fasting. Okay. And for you guys that really want to stick it to the government and stick it to these corporations, don't eat. Don't eat. It's free. It is the freest, most easily available tactic for weight loss. You shouldn't be eating. You shouldn't. Not especially if you're overweight. If you can grab any part of your body, have an excess amount of body fat, trust me when I say implement a 24-hour fast into your lifestyle. Make it a Monday. Start off the week right. But hey, Monday, I'm just not gonna eat food. Okay. I'm gonna drink teas that have 0 sugar, 0 calories in them. I'm gonna drink 0-calorie sodas, water, whatever the case may be. It will change your life. And then one thing is this too, right? A lot of these bad foods, these processed foods, they have so much chemicals and addictive things that they put in the food to make it more addictive, to get you addicted to this food. When you ever sit around, you're like, I'm craving bad food. I'm craving pizza. I'm craving potato chips. I'm craving ice cream. I'm craving chocolate. I'm craving sugar. I'm craving whatever. When you are craving this bad food, you have to understand you have a chemical addiction going on. And you do not want to be doing that whatsoever. So do me a favor and get yourself off of that addiction. Break it with a fast. After my 5-day fast, I virtually crave no bad food. I really don't. Like, I don't know. It's just not good. It is so bad. The state of food you can't even call it food. one of these doctors I watch. He's an Indian guy. I can't say his last name, but he's an Indian out of Boston. And these are what they call food products. This stuff is absolutely terrible, terrible, terrible for you. Okay. Absolutely terrible for you. But if you were to implement a fast, start with a simple one. Okay. Start with a simple one. Implement yourself with a simple fast, and you will be able to understand the real truth of what hunger is versus craving terrible food. Which leads me to number 6. Okay. Number 6, you do not need to eat 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 meals a day. Okay. I know bodybuilders love to do this. I had a personal trainer here, and he's a great kid. He's young. He's like 28 years old. Really good guy. He's constantly trains all these championship girls all the time. But he was trying to tell me, like, dude, you need to be eating 6 times a day. I was like, bro, I run a fucking business that demands a lot out of me, and I don't have time to be sitting around eating 5, 6 times a day. Okay. If my man, Mr. Big Brandon Carter, does not sit around and eat 5, 6 times a day, I do not have any business sitting around eating 3, 4, 5, 6 times a day. And here's the thing. When you do that, what you're doing is you're just consistently spiking your blood sugar. And when your blood sugar goes up, first things first, your pancreas has to create insulin and excrete it into your blood system. Okay. And then you're making your pancreas work overtime. And that is a link to pancreatic cancer. And if you have pancreatic cancer, guys, there's no cure for pancreatic cancer. If you get pancreatic cancer, you're dead. That is a death sentence. Okay. So if your person has a sweet tooth, you better get that shit under control quickly or you will die. That's what killed Steve Jobs. That's what killed a lot of people, man. Pancreatic cancer is no fucking joke. Okay. I was dating a girl who was, she was in school to be a physician's assistant. Sweet white girl. Her name was Lauren. I was dating her in Orlando. Real sweet girl. And I remember we were hanging out one time and she was like, look, if she's like, I'm treating a guy, but he has pancreatic cancer. I'm like, oh, that sucks. Like, are you going to give him chemotherapy and save him? She's like, no, you don't get it. She's like, pancreatic cancer is a death sentence. She's like, I was taking care of him today and he was vomiting blood nonstop. Like, it is serious, bro. You want to keep your blood sugar as low as possible, as often as possible, while still being able to maintain and work throughout the day doing your goddamn thing. Okay. Dr. Gary Brecka, or he's not a doctor, sorry, Gary Brecka has been helping Dana White out with his health and all these things. And man, it's crazy to see what he does, but he's making all the guys, and the older I get, because of the more research I'm doing, the more and more I'm looking at, like, the ketogenic diet seems to be something good, right? Because there's essential fats in the brain and the body that you need. There's essential proteins, but there's no such thing as an essential carbohydrate. Now, I'm not saying swear off carbohydrates in total. Like, you do need some for sure through fruit, through raw honey, through these healthy elements. Yes. But constantly spiking your blood sugar is a way to make you insulin resistant. Insulin resistant means that your body doesn't respond to insulin as well, because your pancreas is like working overtime to put insulin into your fucking blood. You're killing yourself. You are killing yourself. I've been saying it for the longest time. Within the next 7 to 10 years now, we're going to see a large wave of death hit America. It's going to be obesity related. It's going to be through stroke. It's going to be through diabetes. It's going to be through cardiac failure, okay, cardiac arrest. You think all these fat motherfuckers are just going to walk around and be around here for a while? This is the first time in human history people have been this fat. It's not going to end in a good way. It is certainly not going to end in a good way. It's going to end in a bad way. And that is death. Okay. That is death. Period. Okay. We got a dono coming in. Shout out to you. Thank you so much to Love W with the dono. Appreciate you, brother. $9.99 super chat. Happy birthday, MLD. How much weight and body fat did you lose during your water fast? I lost exactly 2 kilograms. 2 kilograms of fat. 2 kilograms of fat. That is 4.4 pounds of fat that I lost. Now, keep in mind, your fat, there's 2 types of fat. There's fat that is accumulated on your body, which is actually visible, right? And then there's fat that collects around your organs, and there's fat that collects around your arteries and stuff. And you can reduce this fat too by fasting. Guys, fasting is amazing. I've got my mom on a fasting plan too.
And take my money.
I got my mom on a fasting plan too. Dude, my mom looks completely different because when she came here, and this is another thing about mentorship, right? I made a deal with my mom in March. I said, Mom, I went back home in Q1. I saw my mom and she was so fat. She's 5'4" and she was like 160 pounds. Like, Mom, look, I love you. We keep it real in this family. You look fat and disgusting. I was like, what is going on here? And she's like, I know. I hate the way I look. I hate it, but I feel trapped. I don't know what I'm doing. I was like, Mom, here's the deal. Okay. I will pay for you to come to Japan. I'll pay for your ticket coming here. I'll pay for all your expenses. I'll handle all your bills, but you are coming here on fat camp. We are going to make you lose weight. And she's like, I'm in. I'm totally in. She came here and I was noticing her because she had these bad habits. She would like snack on like tortilla chips, like, those white corn tortilla chips. I was like, Mom, you are just shoveling seed oils and carbs and processed trash into your fucking mouth. And look at you. And my mom is very down to earth. My mom is very matter of fact. She's from Trinidad. She's born in 1966. She's not a snowflake at all. My mom called the bullshit on the fucking coof and all that shit, this thing, election, everything. My mom's super fucking basic. My mom don't give a shit about being politically correct or anything. My mom like starkly lives in reality. And I told her what she needed to do. And she came over here and I was like, wake up. I was like, come on, we're going to the gym. It was like, wake up. We're going to the gym. We're not eating breakfast. We're doing fasted training. And I told her, this is how you get your steps in. This is how you weigh your food. This is how you lift weights. And because she was thinking like every woman thinks, oh, if I lift weights, I'm going to get bulky. I'm like, look, first of all, the only bulkiness you got right now is all that bulk of fat on you. Okay. So let's stop with that. I said, second of all, you're going to die if you don't exercise. They did a study recently. Every hour that you exercise extends your life by 3 hours. So you're literally, it's a 2-for-1. You trade 1 hour to gain 2. Okay. So I told her you need to start lifting weights and you need to go to the gym. Literally you need to go to the gym every day. Like there's no ands, ifs, or buts about it. In those 3 months, she lost 25 pounds. She went from 160 to like, I think we got her on the scale. She was like 130-ish, 133, 134-ish when she left. 25 pounds of pure fat she lost in 3 months. And we talked last night and she showed me her arm. She was flexing her arm. Her arm is nice and skinny. Her arm looks like a 20-year-old woman's arm. And she is so happy and she's continuing her fat loss program. And going back to the fasting, what we're going to put her on now is the 36-12. The 36-12 is the fastest way for people to lose fat right now, which is this. You fast for 36 hours, which is really easy because you're sleeping for 8 of those hours, okay? So you fast for 36 hours and then you eat for the next 12 hours, in which you eat whatever, like, you eat healthy food, obviously, within your caloric limits. They did a study. They did people who are on a calorie restrictive diet versus a 36-12 fasting diet. The people who did the 36-12, listen to this, guys. This is crazy. The 36-12 people on average lost 7 pounds per week. 7 pounds per week. Think about that. Think about you guys at home been trying your damnedest to get that last 5 to 8 pounds off. 36 hours fasted, and it's easy. A 36-hour fast is child's play. It is a joke, especially if you have food in your stomach from the day before. It is easy. Guys, I went 5 days no food. 5 days. You can go a day and a half no food. Just drink water. If you need to, drink black coffee. No calories, no creams, none of that bullshit, no bone broth, nothing. Just pure water, diet soda if you need to, 0 calorie, okay? But that's the way to go, man. You're going to lose so much weight doing that. You're going to lose so much weight when you do that, okay? So that is great. Let's continue on. We're going to go next to number 7. Number seven. We're changing gears a little bit here. Okay. But number 7 is this is talking about game. Okay. Shout out to Offie Kingdom on this one. Owning a cute little dog is the ultimate cheat code for getting ahead in your dating life. Guys, I love my little dog, Happy. She is the cutest thing in the entire world. Happy, come here, baby. Come. Let me show you guys. Come. Come here. Hurry up, people are waiting. Come here. This little dog is responsible for opening so many doors. Aren't you? Aren't you? Love me? This little dog. Dogs are great, guys. These dogs, people who own dogs live longer, okay? People who own these dogs open gateways for you to talk to people on the streets. And when you have a cute little dog, man, girls just want to be around you. They really do. It just gives them another reason to come over and see you. Isn't that right? Mwah. Look at this thing. Look how adorable she is. Say hi to everybody. I love my dog. She sleeps in bed with me. Mwah. Owning a cute little dog, it really turns the tables of dating on a lot of these chicks, because a lot of these girls, they can't even take care of themselves, right? But when you have a dog, it symbolizes that, one, you can take care of something beyond yourself. Two, you have enough disposable income to take care of that thing, because this little fucker costs me a lot. Don't you? Don't your $80 haircuts cost more than my fucking haircuts? Huh? I pay $50 for my haircuts. You are $80 to cut this dog's hair. But you're worth every penny, aren't you? Yes, you are. I love my dog. And one thing, okay, is this is thing, right? This is a little cheat code too. When you have like these small little dogs, what it does is it allows a woman to bring her femininity out in a way that she really doesn't get to do in her day-to-day life. Because, you know, the modern world forces women to be masculine, forces them to be, you know, on guard in the corporate world. And they got to be sharks if they want to make it ahead in life. But when they come over and they nurture and take care of the little dog, and they're like cute and they love it, dude, it awakens a part of their femininity, and then they connect that feeling with you. I'm not going to go into any more detail, because that's stuff I say for the guys in the paid groups, but that's all you get. But if you own a cute little dog, man, I'm telling you, it is a big leg up for you in dating. If you're gonna get a dog, please take care of the fucking dog too. Don't just get it exclusively to get with chicks. Okay, I bought her because during the pandemic I got really lonely, because I work from home. I have my own business, and so, like, you know, I was just it was just, you know, something that I wanted to do to keep us around as a companion. And I love my little dog so much. Okay. I love my dog so much. So let's continue. Let me check if anything's on Rumble. We're good to go. Appreciate it. Okay, cool. Okay. Number eight. Being fit and happy are the two most important Being fit and being happy are the two most important assets in life moving forward. Here's why. If you look at the studies that are across the globe right now, okay, consistently across all cultures, two things are happening. People are getting fatter and people are getting unhappier. In today's current climate, people are getting more and more fat, and they're getting more and more unhappy. Because why? Because they're outsourcing their health to Uber Eats, and you're constantly eating out. They're choosing a life of convenience, which is poisoning them and making them sick and killing them further down the road on the long term. Okay. And being happy. People excessively using social media, people excessively using pornography, people excessively using gambling, video games, drugs, alcohol. Okay. People consistently trying to like be cool by like going out. Oh, look at me. I'm rich. I'm in a VIP. Ooh, no, you're financially irresponsible moron. That's what you are. Okay. if you could cultivate being fit and happy and cultivate and keep these things moving forward, you are going to be light years ahead of everybody else. People are gonna when you're excessively happy, people are gonna be like, "What the fuck is this motherfucker happy for? Like, what are you so happy for?" Right? And so right, and you can absolutely maintain happiness as well. Okay, there is a way to control your emotions and be consistently happy, right? There's a way to consistently control how you feel. I know people don't believe that, but there is. You are in control of your emotions, whether you choose to believe so or not. You absolutely are in control of your happiness. So keep that in mind. You're also in control of your body. One thing that was like a giant red flag for me, for somebody, was like somebody was telling me that, like, oh, I somebody was telling me this. It was so funny. I'm putting on my birthday glasses. Somebody was telling me, now you guys will take me seriously, right? Somebody was telling me that their body weight was not their responsibility. I was just like, what? What? Your body weight is not, like, that is the number one thing that's your responsibility. You're the only person that feeds yourself. How are you going to tell me that your body weight is not your responsibility? It is the number one thing that you can control. And the same thing about your emotions. And if you can't control your emotions and you can't control on demand to make yourself feel happy and or at least to make yourself feel stoic, then you're not at the level that you need to be at. You can control these things. You're not a slave. You're not some, like eternal victim. You're not. All right. You can control these things. So keep in mind that when somebody tells you that you can't do this, like, it's not good. It's just, yeah, like just right there.
Retard alert.
That's what I hear. Somebody, I'm not fat because of me. I'm fat because of blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no, you're fat because of you. Okay. You're fat because of you, 100%. So take some responsibility for the love of God. Okay. All right, let's go to the next one down. Number 9. This is huge, and I've been harping on about this. Number 9. Toxic people have no place in your life. Nothing. No toxicity. If a person is if you're hanging around a man and the man is constantly complaining, that guy is a vagina, and stay away from that person. If I'm with somebody and this and a man and he's complaining, I immediately, my first instinct is take the left hand, create some space, right, boom, right straight, punch him right in the face. Boom, there you go. All right, now you have something to complain about. You've just got punched in the face. Are you gonna complain some more? Because I got an uppercut waiting for you. Shut the fuck up. Stop complaining. Okay. Stop whining, complaining, toxic. Dude, people, anytime I hear somebody's like, oh, I got some, like, this is the most hood rat fucking statement I hate. It's disgusting. It makes me so angry. I'm like, oh, we've got some drama. Oh, there's some drama over here. Oh, there's some drama over here. Low IQ, trashy people are addicted to drama. People who want to see conflict, people who want to watch conflict online. People are like, oh my God, Sally and Billy are fighting. Well, we got some drama over here. Rah, 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 rah. No. Okay. I do not want that near me. Yeah, exactly. King Life, my good friend, is in the house. What's up? Shout out to you, big guy. Law number 10, avoid the unhappy and unlucky. They are a poison. They are a poison. Guys, by the way, we got 150 something people plus watching across all platforms. So please go ahead, smash that like button right now. It is free. It's my birthday. Let's get the likes to 100 right now. We got 63 likes at this point in the broadcast, coming up on 1 hour. Only 63 likes. Let's get those likes up to 100. Make 700 accounts. Do what you got to do. Click the like button. And avoid toxic people. There's the toxic people who send you negative, crazy text messages, people who threaten you, people who belittle you, people who give you passive aggressive comments on social media. You know, it's just not, there's no place in your life available for these people. Like they are a poison, they are a cancer, and they are like the Holocaust. Never again. Okay. Never again, never again, never again, never again. No, there is a hard no. Okay. If we're looking at toxic thing on Shark Tank, and for that reason, I'm out. Toxicity, there's no rationalization. And guys, you have to get rid of them. You have to get rid of these people. And I'll talk about this a little bit later. Let me see. Is that? Let me double check later on my list. Yeah, okay. That's tied to number 34, but that's it. Toxic people, 0% place in your life. I know it may sound harsh to get them out, but trust me, get them out. All right. Number 10. This is for the big boys. Okay. This is for men and strong women only who are about to listen to this here. Okay. Number 10, cold plunges are the most effective tool in health and burning fat. Okay. Guys, I have started cold plunging this year. All right. And a cold plunge is when you fully immerse your body and you fully immerse yourself into a into a container of water that's up to your neck, that is 50 degrees Fahrenheit or 10 degrees Celsius. Okay. And when you do this and you stay there for 3 minutes, your liver releases something called these cold shock proteins that your liver only releases when you're extremely, extremely cold because your body thinks you're dying, right? But when you do this, this causes you to shred fat off of your body. This causes you to immediately push out all feelings of anxiety, depression, feelings of despair, feeling unwell. All of these things get pushed right out. Okay. I am telling you, I started doing it this year and it's fucking amazing. Okay. I started tracking my emotions too on this like little emotion chart tracker here. Okay. And then these dates, we can see them that are like a 9 and a 10. That's a 9. And then that's a 10. When you start doing this stuff right here, look at this. The days that I had low scores are days that I didn't sleep enough. Like these 2 days I didn't sleep enough. But then when you go and you do these cold plunges, holy cow, do you feel amazing. This is when I went ham right there. Okay. But I started tracking my emotions on this app called iMood Journal Pro. And man, oh man. The amount of just positivity and good feeling that you feel is amazing. If you can't do that, okay, then you could do cold shower. I know that everybody likes to make fun of the cold showers. It's kind of like a meme. But if you can do 3 minutes in an ice cold shower, just get in there and stand and endure. I promise you, if you start off your day with that, trust me, okay? Trust me, just give it a shot. It's completely for free. Wash yourself. First of all, if you don't want to go bald, you should not be washing your body and your hair in hot water. Hot water dehydrates your scalp and amplifies hair loss. You see a lot of guys going bald right in the back here, probably because they're taking scalding hot showers that are eating away at the hair on their head. Okay. And yeah, look, Wayne right there says it right here. I've been cold plunging for years and all the good stuff goes with it. I bet you have a nice full head of hair too. Okay. But yeah, man, it is so good for you. It is so good for you that it is just, it makes you feel amazing. Do a cold shower. Okay. Do a cold shower. And trust me, 3 minutes. All you do is stand there for 3 minutes. Be a man. Okay. If you can only do it 30 seconds at a time, do it. But get in there and trust me when I say that thing will change your life. It'll change your life. Okay. And then this is going to lead me to another thing that I do, which is, and I reluctantly promote this company because they're not paying me any money. All right. But I got to say, the next thing on my list is talking about number 11. Red light therapy is a miracle tool. Okay. If you have the ability to purchase a red light therapy, okay, let alone 3 units, guys, this thing heals you on a cellular level. Okay. The company that I use is this one right here. This company, right here, is called Joovv, Joovv. Okay. And these things are called red lights. Okay. I sit in front of these red lights every single day. All right. I have the Solo right here, which is this tower. They have multiple packages available. The Duo is 3,400, but it gets cheaper as more you buy, right? I have 3 of the Solos, and I have them positioned to hit me from the sides and from the front, and then I do 10 minutes in the front, and I flip and I do 10 minutes in the back. These things make me feel so good. I literally feel charged up and pumped up when I'm done with these things. Okay. I feel energized. I feel so amazing when I'm done with these. And it's an effect that builds up. It builds collagen as well in your body. These little mini ones, I think they're kind of cope. I mean, it is what it is. It's better than nothing. But I say if you're going to do it, get all in. I have 3 of the Solo Joovvs, the Joovv Solo 3.0s. And man, these things are great, especially if you like meditate. You can sit in front of them and meditate, clear your mind. I did it this morning. I woke up, I literally rolled out of bed, sat down in my underwear, and got the Joovvs on hitting me at full blast. Okay. And another thing is this too. This was very interesting. My little dog that you just saw earlier, right? Happy, when she sees the red lights on, she instinctively runs to the red light and sits in front of it. And she likes it too. So something in her animal sixth senses that these red lights are beneficial as well. And she, like, I don't even have to call her over. I literally sit down, she runs over, she sits in my lap, and she loves the red light. Okay. They stimulate collagen. Okay. Collagen is the stuff in your face that like makes you look young. Collagen is like, like when women, like if you guys dated a younger woman, you date an older woman, like, older women, their tits kind of sag. That's because the collagen is running out. When you smoke excessively too, smoking breaks down collagen. All right. So when you have collagen in your body, you look younger. Collagen is good for your joints. This charges up the mitochondria in your cells. The mitochondria are the powerhouses within your cells. This stuff, I've been doing my red lights now since 2020, and they have been such a game changer for me. I feel so happy, healthy, and young thanks to the red lights. They're so very, 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 very worth it. 10 out of 10. I can't even stress how beneficial it has been for me. Okay. Number 12. Grass finished steaks and organ are some of the healthiest things that you can eat. A lot of guys have been asking me, how did I grow my hair so thick after the surgery? How do I take care of it? Right. And a big part is like I eat grass finished steaks here in Japan from a company called Horizon Farms. Grass. So listen, now here's the new psyop, right? Because all these companies are pieces of shit and they want to lie to you as much as possible. You want to eat something called grass finished, okay? Because grass fed just means for a portion of their life the cow was fed grass, but grass finished means from the beginning of their life until the end of their life. That is all the animal ate, which was grass. And there's no hormones, completely organic. Okay. That's what you want. And if you're going to do the other side of the coin, it is with chicken. You want to eat pasture raised chicken. Okay. And pasture raised means that they were able to run around and walk and stuff. And eat worms and bugs out of the ground. That's the normal life of a chicken. What they do now is they feed the chicken soy and corn because it's cheap to fatten them up. But then that doesn't produce quality meat. And you're going to eat this soy laden and corn laden meat, which is just not good for you at all. You want to go ahead and eat the highest quality food that you can because your food is who you are, right? If you guys are in Japan like me, you can go to this website here. This is the company that I use. It's Horizon Farms, and then if you're able to use like the dollar arbitrage, these are actually pretty cheap. These are like the two. Or let me show you what I buy. I buy. So I spend a little bit of extra money on these. These grass fed. These are 300 grams per serving, but each of these is like 55 to 60 grams of protein. So if you eat 2 of these a day, and then have like you could literally just deduce your diet down to like, 2 grass-fed steaks a day, and then some eggs for breakfast. So eat a steak and eggs for breakfast, and then have a steak for lunch, and then like a 50-gram protein shake. That's all the food you need. Eat a little bit of white rice and make yourself a salad to get your greens in, and that's literally all you need to eat. Okay. As you can see, like this company's often sold out too. Like the beef liver, Japanese people are ultra healthy too. So the grass-fed beef liver slices, they're sold out. These strip loin steaks are sold out as well. Man, I should probably not tell you guys this because you can start buying up this shit and it's gonna be sold out for me. This right here, though, this is a petite. This is a petite tender steak, 200 grams. This here has like 40 something grams of protein in it. So you just throw that on the grill, you get that, and it's so good for you. It's so good. And then the grass fed, if you can get yourself just, even if you can't afford grass fed beef, but if you can just eat, if you can on the reg, eat like some just ground beef like this, ground beef with some taco seasoning. And then like, if you can put some like blue cheese crumbles or gorgonzola crumbles in here, and then take a little bit of lettuce, romaine lettuce, chop it up and just throw it in the bowl. Man, it's so good. It's so healthy. It's virtually no fucking calories, and it's so no bad calories, and it's so good for you. It's so good for you. But changing my diet up and eating these grass-fed steaks has been a big game changer, and that's why my hair has been able to grow in so nice, thick, and robust. It's so healthy for you. Okay, let's go. Number 13. Who's still with me? You guys here? Holler at me if you're still in the house. You enjoying this? Let me check Rumble. We got anything? Good to go. Yeah. The likes are almost at 100. We're at 86. We just need 14 more of those. 14 more. Smash those likes. There we go. Roger. Cool. All right. Let's go to number 13. This is going to hurt some feelings, but it is what it is. Number 13. Most of you men, especially American, have an awful sense of fashion. Okay. You guys are dressing so bad out there. I'm helping out the bros in the passport bro community right now because there's a photo shoot thing going on. There's like a little bit of photo shoot renaissance happening in there. And I have got to say, man, you dudes out there are struggling in the fashion department, but that's okay. We're going to be putting together a fashion program here for the guys as well. And it doesn't need to be crazy. You don't need to be going out and buying ridiculously expensive shit. Guys, your two friends in fashion are Zara and Express. If you could just shop exclusively at a Zara and Express, and it's not even expensive. So cheap. Zara is painfully cheap. Okay. Express is cheap too, right? You don't need to be going to Gucci and Fendi. I'm wearing Fendi. When you elevate yourself to higher levels of financial success and you have your fashion in, when you add the brand name to it, now you're just like, it's like, you're looking at perfection. Now you're looking really top tier. Okay. But you really don't need to be spending so much money on expensive brands and stuff. And the greatest fashion accessory you can have is a nice body. Okay. So I've realized that moving forward here, that a lot of guys have really bad fashion, but we are going to fix that and helping you guys out very, very, very soon. Okay. Don't take it personally. It is what it is. But yeah, especially as Americans, the fashion is looking pretty bad out there, boys. Looking bad out there. All right. Number 14. Most of you have 20 pounds of fat on your body that you can lose. Okay. Guys, if you're fat,
Shut up and take my money.
If you're fat, it's unacceptable. And the fastest way to lose weight is not by going to the gym, it's by fasting and reducing your calorie intake. There is data upon data upon data that just shows fasting is the most effective way to lose fat. The 36-12 model is a sustainable model for life. You're not going to pass out and fall down and have a glycemic coma or some shit like that, okay? Most of you guys have 20 pounds of fat you can lose. And when you lose it, you look so much better. You look infinitely better, which leads me to number 15, okay? Fat on your body is the most anti-seductive, sexy thing you can do. It's the most anti-seductive, anti-sexy thing you can do. Having fat on your body is the opposite of sexy. If you look at if you just type in on Google, like sexy dude or like sexy man, right? If you look at all the things, okay, I'll do a live demonstration right now, okay? If you just type in, if you go to Google and you type in, here, let me type it in. Okay, if you type in sexy man on Google, look at these dudes. Not a drop of fat on these guys. This is what women think is sexy. Low body fat. Fat is anti-seductive. Get the fat off of your body. I don't care if it takes you 5 years. I don't care if it takes you 10 years. The reality is you can do it in 12 weeks, okay? But having fat on your body is anti-seductive. And if you want to be a guy, guys, if you look like this, you will have no problem getting girls. A lot of these guys look super Giga Chad jacked, right? But really, you just need to get the fat off of your body, okay? Because if you have the fat off of your body, like even this here, okay, which like some people would say is like not super jacked or whatever. But if you look like this, and this guy is like not even that jacked, okay? Here, let me open this link in a new picture. Open image, new tab, okay? If you even look like this dude right here is not that jacked. His jawline is not even that chiseled, right? His chest isn't even that developed. But if you look like this, you are going to have no problem attracting women at all. And it is the easiest thing in the world just to reduce your body fat. It's just all you got to do is reduce your calories and go to the gym. It's literally that simple. And mark my words, your boy is going to be looking like that. I'm going to be Shreddy Eddie here soon. Almost there. Okay. We had a donation as well. Shout out to, Love W shooting me another $10. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for the donation. Appreciate you, bro. Hey, MLD, what is your present weight and body fat percentage? What range do you like to stay in year round? So I've been cutting, but it's interesting, right? Because
Good work, soldier.
I've been losing weight. And thank you, Billy Wong, for the $38 donation as well. I will read that right 1 second. Appreciate you. So as of this morning, now I went over my calories because it was my birthday and I ate everything yesterday. But as of this morning, I was 83.5 kilograms. So 83.5 kilograms and I think that's like 186. Let me double check. 83 kilograms to pounds. No, 184. So I was 184 pounds this morning. I'm 5'10", and according to my DEXA scan that I got, I'm 22.2% body fat. So the goal is 15% body fat. So, let me just show you guys. So the goal is, I'll just pull the calculator up for you guys to. All right. So, okay. My current body weight is, let's do pounds because it's easier, right? So I'm 184 pounds. All right. So if I were to, let's see. So times 0.22 is 22. So out of the 84, 40 pounds of me is fat. So minus 184. So that means I have 143 pounds of me of muscle tissue, bones, and water, right? So if I want to reduce my body fat by 7%, so then 184 times 0.07 is 12 pounds minus 184. So my target weight is 170 pounds to get down to, ideally get down to 15% body fat. So I have 14 pounds to go, right? 14 pounds to go, which is not that bad. And so starting Monday for the whole month of December, I'm doing the 36-12 fasting program. So I'm starting on Monday morning. I'll start my fast. So I'll do all day Monday, no food. And then I'll break the fast on Tuesday. And from Tuesday 12 till midnight, I'll be eating. And then from that day, midnight, and the next day, day and a half, no food. And then I'll be doing that the entire month of December. 36-12, the entire month of December. If you want to join me, join me. So my target weight is 170. And that is going to be good for fight weight. I'm going to be training pretty much every other day, if not every day. I basically exercise every day these days. My day is like literally wake up, go to the gym, live stream, plan for the next day's live stream, and then study and work until the night comes. And then if I go out or go deal with somebody, that's something else. But that's my goal is 170. I really want to look like exceptionally different by February 27th because I took a year photo different. And yeah, that's the plan right there moving forward. Let me go to the donation that I just received from Billy, $38 donation on the direct dono. If you want to if you want to send me a direct donation, click on that link right there that Billy just put in the chat. It is happy birthday, Jonathan. Thank you for helping me on number 14. At 5'8", I went down from 163 pounds to 143. Thanks to your Body Fitness Max course and direct advice from the monthly coaching. Look at that. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, Billy. Appreciate you so much. Really do. Really do. Really do. Okay. Yeah, that's the game. That's the game right there. 82. Oh, Jason, you're 6'4"? I didn't know that. Yeah, that's the game right there, bro. That is the game. So shout out to Anonymous GB. She's always leaving comments. I don't even know who you are. Can you send me a DM on Instagram so I see you? I always see your comments, leaving me nice comments. God bless you. And many more mistakes. More success. Happy birthday, honey. Thank you very much, baby. Appreciate you. But yeah, that's the goal. We're 4 away from 100 likes, so go ahead and smash that like, guys. Where's my phone? There we go. All right, let me go back to my list. All right, so having fat in your body is the most anti-seductive, sexy thing you could do. That's number 15. Number 16, but having gross and yellow teeth is absolutely worse. Guys, the fastest way for you to increase your attractiveness as a man is to whiten your teeth and or get them fixed. If your teeth look like fucking gang signs and shit, or your teeth are rotting out of your face, it's like, bro, what in the proper fuck are you doing? No, just no. What are you doing? 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 Fix that shit. My buddy here in Tokyo, all right, his name's Mario. I love the guy. He's a good guy, but he has a sweet tooth, and he has like his teeth were so fucked up. I was like, bro, your teeth are gross, man. Like it's a hard come to Jesus talk I have with him. I was like, bro, you need to stop everything you're doing and fix these teeth before they rot out of your fucking face. He listened to me. This was like 7 months ago. I said, bro, you need to go to the dentist every week. Because Japan, there's more dentists than there are convenience stores, right? But they like to they kind of like to scam you a little bit in the sense they like to fucking tell you to come back in 2 weeks, come back in 3 weeks, and drag the process on. I was like, fuck that. Here's what you do. So you find 3 dentists, right? And you go to each of these dentists every week. You go to dentist 1, and then because you have health insurance in Japan, going to the dentist is like $12 to get a cleaning. $12 for them to clean your mouth professionally. I said, go to this dentist, have him give you an analysis, then go to this dentist and go to this dentist. Now you have 3 dentists looking at your teeth, giving 3 different reports, 3 different x-rays, 3 different cleaning strategies, right? And I said, for the next fucking 6 months, I said, just go to each dentist once per week. Go to 3 different dentists. Completely fixed his mouth. His teeth are white. Dude, the guy looks young as shit now. And he's a good looking guy. He's jacked as fuck as well on top of that. And some of his teeth had some problems because of the tooth decay and shit. So they had to remove some and they had to like clean up his shit. And now he's prepping his teeth and he's gonna get some like really high-end veneers on top of that. And I'm telling him I said, bro, when a woman looks in your mouth and you have bad teeth, she does not want to kiss. She's thinking about kissing you. And she's like, oh, that's gonna be disgusting, you know? So not having your teeth fixed and sorted, guys, is absolutely bottom feeder status. Like, you look like a peasant. And it just shows that you can't take care of yourself. And a woman wants to see herself with you. A woman wants to be able to post you on her Instagram. That's like today's day and age. A woman wants to be able to take a picture of you smiling and post her on your Instagram. And if you can't be this attractive guy, what are you doing? You're gonna die alone. Okay. Number 17. Yeah, and look, the ladies in the chat are agreeing right here. BV, certified hottie. Yes, bad teeth is disgusting. There you go. Okay. So that is super importante. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Jason, I didn't know you knew Mario. Yeah. Mario and me are really tight. We're really tight. Yeah, exactly. Gross teeth are 100x worse than being 20 pounds overweight. You know it, baby. You know it. Okay. Number 17, if you're not studying to learn something that makes you more money, more fit, or more valuable in this world, then you're just another regular guy who will have a regular life. Guys, if you're not dedicating yourself to becoming an above average man, because that's what this channel is about. My model for getting women on this channel is to become a better guy. Right here. Money, muscles, game, frame. That's me. Money, muscles, game, frame. That's me. It is the most succinct recipe for guys to increase the quality of their life. Money, muscles, game, and frame. And if you're not working on these things on a daily basis, then you're just going down. You're going down, 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 down. All right. Like, and it's so funny because if you just consistently study things over time, like, you can become an expert. You can easily become an expert, right? I've been studying cryptocurrency since 2016. All right. Now I'm coming up on my 8th year anniversary and the bull market has started. And if you've been paying attention to Bitcoin, which most people are not, I am. And Bitcoin truly is the king of the market. Bitcoin's almost at 40,000 already. And the economy's in shambles. But if you study 4-year cycles, and if you study the Bitcoin halving, if you know what the Bitcoin halving is, then you know it's right around the corner. If you know it's right around the corner, you know that the most easiest money available is right around the corner. And all you got to do is have the ability to do like this. Like, oh, I want to make some money. Cool. I just made fucking 100 grand. But it's easy as shit to me because I've been studying it daily since 2016 and dealing with morons, as we all know, and taking my bumps, my $1 million plus loss that I had to deal with thanks to that fucking moron. So that wasn't fun. And I also found out that even if you lose $1 million in cryptocurrency, you can only write off like a couple $1,000s on your taxes. But if you make a fuckload of profit, guess what? You have to pay the full amount, but you can't write off the full amount. More reasons for you to hate the United States government. But you know, if you're not studying something on a daily basis to make yourself better, what are you doing? What are you doing? Which leads me to number 18. Daily study is mandatory. You have to be studying and working towards something, some kind of goal every single day. Because if you're not, then you're just wasting your time. You're wasting your life. You're not, your skills are, your skills are eroding away. Slowly but surely, your skills are eroding away. All right. Think about it for a second. If you're not really working on optimizing your skills every day are becoming irrelevant. you have to continue to be pushing up just to stay relevant. Okay. So it's extremely important. Number 18, daily study is totally mandatory. Okay. Let's see. BB is in the house. Just yes, a fat dude with beautiful teeth is a lot better than a rotten mouth. Absolutely. It's saving grace. A girl she can rationalize herself dating a guy who's a little overweight, but he dresses well, his money's right, and he has a nice smile. But if you have like rotten, nasty teeth or like yellow teeth, or like your teeth are just like, gross, and there's all this nasty shit all around them, like, come on, and that's why for me, I just said, I bit the bullet. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna get the veneers. I don't even care. Look at this. My smile is amazing. My smile is fucking $1 million smile. Look at this. I love my smile. I floss these bad boys every day. I go get cleanings often. You got to take care of your mouth, bro. You have to, right? And white teeth are a status symbol. White teeth are attractive. Straight teeth as well. It's totally doable, guys. It's totally doable. Okay. Which let's go to number 20. Number 20, if you're not tracking your calories with a food scale as well as condiments, you're not going to lose weight at the rate that you desire. Guys, I just got to tell you this. If you're not tracking your food and you're trying to lose weight, you're not weighing things on a scale, you're out of touch. You're completely out of touch. You're out of touch with reality. Let me show you something. You guys know Kyle Forgard from Milk Boys? He linked up with Gary Brecka via Dana White, yeah. And let me show you this kid, bro. The kid was in bad shape too. I gotta mute this because I don't want to get copyrights. Okay, look. All right, so let me show you this real quick. This is Kyle from the Milk Boys, right? That's before. This is 120 days. Okay, so that is 4 months. He lost 20 pounds, right? When you tell the average person you could lose 20 pounds, the average person thinks on the left-hand side, like, oh, if he lost 10 pounds, he look good. No, he needs to lose 20, bare minimum.
Shut up and take my money.
And thanks to the donut, I'll read it in a second. See this? This is what 20 pounds will look like. All right. So, and then there's him doing the exercise. And then look, this is I'm not going to play the music, but you see this? Right. Right there. You see that? Ground beef, white rice. You see this? Look at this. See what he's doing? Most people will pass up on this. Look at this. He's weighing his food on a food scale. Weighing his food on a food scale. See that? Big change this guy made in his life. And he looks phenomenal now. That's Gary. That's the cold plunge. Now look at him. 4 months. Big change there. See?
Shut up and take my money.
So he started off right here. Weight, 175 pounds. Body fat, 35. Wait. Oh, no. Body percentage. Yeah, 20% body fat there. Okay. 20% body fat. And then he went down from 175 to 152. And when people hear these low numbers, like, oh my God, you're so skinny. Oh my God, you're right. No, you're not all right when you're a fat fuck. And he went down. He dropped 7% body fat down to 13%. Hit the gym and eat clean 6 days a week. 6 days a week. See the difference? Look at him. Huge change. Huge difference, bro. Huge difference. Proud of this kid. You got to weigh your food on the food scale, guys. Bottom line, okay? Bottom line, because MLD said so. Look at that. We got the 105 likes. Appreciate it. You know, and you got to, let me show you guys, let me show you something too real quick. Actually, hold on. I'm going to grab my food scale. Give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back.
Time to get paid, blow. Time to get paid. Time to get paid, blow up like I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know,
All right, I'm back. So, yeah. So this is what I have right here. So you don't have to be mega baller like me, but I bought this. This is my Louis Vuitton bag, right? This bag was about $2,500. Okay. And there's a reason why I spent this much on this bag. And now you don't have to do this. And I'm just telling you what I did for me. I spent that because, you know, I winced a little bit at the fucking Louis Vuitton store when I bought this. It's real leather. It's pimping as hell, right? And now anytime I go out, if I'm going to go to a restaurant, all right, I open this bad boy right here, and I got myself a food scale. This is a little food scale. I picked this one up actually my other food scale broke when I was in the Philippines, so I sent my assistant out. She went and go and bought this. This is like $9, okay? You can get a food scale, right? And you can weigh the food in your kitchen and or when you go to the restaurants. And if you can't weigh the food, you can't track it, then don't fucking eat it. It's that simple. Okay. Weigh the food out on the scale and then open your app, MyFitnessPal. Okay. And then track the food accordingly. And then make sure you don't go over your calories. I have a free fitness course called Body Fitness Max where I talk about this all completely for free. Dude, the greatest asset you can have in picking up girls is a hot body. That's like the greatest asset. It does 90% of the work for you. Okay. But if you're not tracking, you're slacking, bro. Period. You got to be tracking everything. That's number 20. If you're not tracking your calories on a food scale as well as condiments, you're not going to lose weight at the rate you desired at. And that was me this year because I kept on, you know, I kept on coping. I kept on lying to myself like, oh, I'm losing weight. I'm kind of losing weight. I'm like, this is that. And like, whatever, you know, but like, I mean, I make a change since February. Yeah. Look, this is my big before photo that I had from February. Okay. And you know, it was no bueno. It was no bueno. Okay. So this is me. Here, I'll show you this. I'll put it on this is me here in February. And, you know, here, I'll pull it up on the screen. Just set it to myself. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. 3, 2. Oh, come on. You fucking kidding me? Signal just crashed. Are you fucking kidding me? Hold on. There we go. Okay. So this is me here in February. This is February 27th of this year. Okay. So you can see like just reprehensible, unacceptable, right? Living too much of the good life. Too many jacuzzis, too much ice cream, too many parties, too many girls. It is what it is, right? But you can see that is what I was looking like there compared to where I am now. Huge difference. Huge difference. But the thing is this too. I should be shredded by now. Full transparency. I should be shredded by now, but I wasn't taking it as I've all these things that I'm telling you, these list of things that I've come to conclusion, these are because all the fucking mistakes I've made. All right. But now there's a big difference. Look at me now. Here, if you go to my Instagram, that's me right now looking fantastic. This is in September. I'm even more lean than I am here. That's me in September. And then that's me a couple days ago, right after the image consultant and the photo shoot. We did a little mini photo shoot we had there. And then that's me at the beach. So here's me living it up. Now, am I perfectly shredded? Not yet. Certainly not. Okay. This guy right here, El Morazo, this guy was really cool. He's been helping me on the coaching on the DMs and Instagram as well. You see, there's me. See, still have a little bit to lose. I'm not in perfect shredded condition, but the reason I've learned is that I was not tracking my food as accurately. And I was traveling a lot. I was in London. I was literally traveling all over the world this year. And it's just harder to be on point when you're traveling. No excuse. It is what it is. Right. But gigantic improve from where I was in February. Right. And I'm continuing on my path. You know, I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep pushing forward. I want to look really, really good. Right. And, you know, that's me now. Like, okay, do I look terrible? No. But do I look the way I want to? Not yet. It's a lot. It's a lot to do. But again, there's no excuse. No excuse. No excuse. But we're getting there. I'm trending in the right direction. My only thing, it does upset me that in my opinion, I've wasted the year because I should be shredded by now. I've had enough time, and I got to be honest with myself, right? But you know, people inviting me out at night, having drinks. You know, booze has calories in it too, guys. Booze has calories in it, and then when you booze, guess what you do? You eat fucking pizza, drunk, 4 o'clock in the morning, right? So these things happen. But now I'm kind of at the point where all I care about is just being like really dialed in with my fitness. And you know, a lot of people too. Another thing is this too. When people want to when people want to shame you for your fitness journey or trying to get things and figuring it out on your own, there's certain people out there, there's certain content creators out there that are like just genetically always have six-pack no matter what. And then these people like become fitness influencers or talk about fitness. It's like, bro, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Like you're genetically gifted. Right. This is like with a guy, if any guy like 6 foot or above tries to give me advice on picking up girls, I'm like, listen, bro, just save it. Just save it. I don't care. I don't care because you're playing a game on easy mode. I don't want to hear it. Okay. But what I realized is by not tracking my food, I wasted so much time, so much energy, and so much emotional frustration as well, because, you know, nobody likes to waste time. And in my opinion, I wasted a lot of time. But like I said, I'm slowly but surely getting there. And you can see my face is slimming up. My face is still a little bit bigger than I want it to be, but it'll all come in due time. And like I said, that's why December, we're ending the year strong, where everybody wants to take their foot off the gas. I'm pushing hard, and we're doing 36-12 until the end of the year. And I'm going to get the body that I want. It'll be irrefutable too. You guys will see. Shout out to Jon Ends, $9.99 super chat. Happy birthday. 16 years with an Asian woman, but here in the United States, no bueno. I leave for Southeast Asia next summer to live. I will be reaching out to you. I appreciate your knowledge and experience. Thanks so much. Da Nang, are you Vietnamese? Are you in Vietnam? I hooked up with a girl from Da Nang. She had big boobs. Hats and Clog 4334, $10 super chat. Happy birthday. Cappy will not talk to unless you give him a super chat. LOL. Happy Cappy. I know, right? I always talk shit to Cappy in his chat and he never sees it. So it is what it is. Okay. I'm catching up with the chat. Speaking of which, are you going to be, when are you going to be, David Bond is touching down in Tokyo today. So we're going to link up today or at some point to this week. Are we body dysmorphic? Possibly. Feel good farm, Vermont. You look great. Thank you so much, bro. Thank you. Appreciate you, bro. Just when I think you're a genius, you go and totally ruin my imagination. I don't know what that means. But anyways, let's continue. Cobra Neo 2049 on the Rumble stream says we just got here. What's up, bro? Let's continue. Where are we at? Number 21. Number 21. You didn't get out of shape from not going to the gym. You got out of shape because you have an unhealthy relationship with food. Okay. That's a big one. If you do not track your calories, if you do not cook your own food, if you do not take your own health into your own hands, then it's only a matter of time before you look disgusting and eventually die from not taking care of yourself. That's pretty much solid advice right there. I say looking forward to any new David Bond footage with you, the two of you. Maybe we'll do some vlogs in here in Tokyo. I know he's going to be business. He's here in business and stuff, so we'll see. But yeah, we'll make something happen for sure. David's a good guy. He's got a really good heart. David's heart's in the right place. He really does. Number 22, a terrible woman will ruin every aspect of your life. That's a huge one. Guys, when you're with a terrible woman, she will stress you out. The stress will make you have higher cortisol levels. The higher cortisol levels will make you cling to fat more. It'll stress you out. It'll make you lose hair. It'll make you eat up muscle. It'll make you underperform in your business. Everything. I have dated. I've fallen victim to this, and it's terrible. It sucks. But when you're at your peak, right? You're doing so well. You tend to also attract crap women that like want to hold on to you, that are like, because they're crap and they want to hold on to you for their own benefit. But then what you don't realize is that they start really good because they know how to behave at the beginning, but it's all an act, and eventually their real character comes out, and then it just starts pulling down on your psychological aspects. But your happiness starts getting pulled down, your contentment, you're just not being stressed out. Being stressed out all the time fucks with you too. Okay. And it's terrible for you. It's absolutely terrible for you. A terrible woman will ruin every aspect of your life. And we've all seen it. We've seen guys that have been like at the tippity top. I say it all the time. Cody Garbrandt, former UFC bantamweight champion, he got tangled up with this chick who I could just tell by watching these embedded UFC embeddeds of her, like telling him what to do, trying to control him. And he was a big fan of Logic, who Logic is always talking about simping for his wife. He married that chick, got a baby with her, and has lost his belt, lost everything. I think he's won 2 fights since he fucking got back with that chick. But it's just so sad to see it. And then recently she divorced him. And that's what these fucking succubuses do. And she was older than him as well. Okay. Let me just see. If we take a look, here's his Wikipedia. So he married her like right around here, December 2016, and then lost to TJ Dillashaw, lost to TJ Dillashaw again, lost to Pedro Munoz. He won against Rafael Sunsao, but Rafael Sunsao is kind of on the down and out in his career at this point, and he's retired at this point. So yeah, and then he lost to Rob France, and then he lost to Kai Kara France, and then he barely won this fight against Trevin Jones. And before that, look at the kid was 11-0. He was 11-0. Crazy. A bad woman will ruin you, guys. A bad woman will ruin you. Okay. She'll pull you down in every aspect of your life, which leads me up to number 23. A good woman will lift you up in every aspect of your life. Okay. The other side of that coin is Dee Devlin, Conor McGregor's wife. And Conor McGregor was with that woman when he was an absolute bum, and he just had a dream. And she was always there every practice, cheering him on, massaging him, taking care of him, supporting him through thick and thin. Conor McGregor just sold Proper 12 recently, and he sold it for $600 million. Do you understand that? $600 million. $600 million. Dude, You could, let me just do something real quick. 600 divided by 24. So he could spend $2 million a month, every month for the next 25 years. And then that's when he'd run out of money, when he's 60. That's how much money that is, bro. Unbelievable, bro. Huge money. Huge money. A good woman is the ultimate asset in this life, bro. Okay. It's unreasonable to just think that a bad woman is a good thing in any point in shape of your life. Like you know, I gotta tell you, man, I have been with good women and I've been with bad women, and bro, bad women, I don't care how, a lot of guys, you hold on to a bad woman or a woman who gives you problems and stuff because it's a scarcity mindset. You think you can't go out and do better, or you're fucked up in the head, your inner game's fucked up, and you're kind of addicted to this abuse and the trauma you get from women. Okay. So that being said, if you have a good woman, hold on to her. And if you have a bad woman, you know it. And when you have a bad woman, we all know in our hearts, like, that she's got to go, right? You know in your heart that she has to go. Be a man and get rid of her. It's not worth it. You only live once. You don't want to get rid of her 5 years down the road. And a lot of you guys think it's going to get better. It's not. They don't get better. Okay. They do not get better. They do not get better. Okay. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Let's go down to which leads me to number 24. I will tell you guys, eventually you're going to have to get out of the game and settle down. This whole like bullshit that people put online, like, oh, you can endlessly chase girls and everything's going to be okay. There's going to be no problem. No, you need to get out of the game eventually. It gets like the guys that I see staying in the game too long, like they start develop like a callousness and like a bitterness and a hatred towards women. You gotta eventually hang your hat up, go be a father, and do something good for society. Now, I'm not telling you to go get married and like get yourself into like a marriage contract that's just terrible and gonna make you a slave to the state. And that's not what I'm saying, but you have to look for an out. It's not good to stay and just womanize forever. You're going to get an STD. You're going to get, like, eventually there's going to be some kind of problem that you can run into, and you're not going to want to deal with that. Okay. That's number 24. Number 25, endlessly chasing women will ruin your life. It's not a coincidence, again, that a lot of these PUAs, they get into their 40s and 50s and they just blow their fucking brains out. Okay. You are going to die alone, and you're going to die lonely, and you're going to die, and you're going to be miserable on your way out. I talk to guys who in their 50s and 60s who squandered their lives, that are like miserable and alone in this world. And it is fucking depressing, man. It is sad and depressing, and it is a warning. It is a warning. Okay. Do not want to be part of that at all. It will totally ruin your life. Trust me when I say this. Look for an out. Okay. And you don't need to be like some super like mega giga player. All right. You don't need to be like, I need to go date like 1 million girls or whatever. If you find a good girl and you like only have like, body count sub 10 or whatever, and you find a good girl and she's verifiably a good girl, then bro, just stick with her. Go be happy. Get out. Well, like what's the reason to stick around and go and deal with more crazies? Like, what is the point? There is no point. Don't believe the shit you see online. If you got something good, get out. Period. Okay. Go and make it happen. All right. Endlessly chasing women, ruining your life. That's number 25. Number 26. Women cost time, money, calories, and emotional energy. Spend it wisely. Women cost time, money, calories, and emotional energy. And right now, in our kind of the state of dating, women are right now the most disrespectful of people's time and across the globe. I mean, the amount of girls that are flaking on men, the amount of girls that just ghost men, the amount of girls that think sending a guy a text message and then blocking him is okay. It's just like that's okay behavior. All these things are problems you're going to have to deal with in the modern dating times. And bro, she got your text message. She knows what she's doing. She's not dumb. She's not innocent. If she's not giving you what you want, get rid of her and go find a girl who will, because she's out there. But the more time you spend with this fucking ungrateful Jezebel making your life a living hell, what are you doing? Seriously, like, what are you doing? You're sitting around wasting your life. You're wasting your time. It's not worth it. Okay. Women cost time, money, and calories and emotional energy. Spend it wisely. Okay. Number 27, the amount of rejection that you think you will get is 100,000 times worse than you think. Guys, you're going to get rejected so much on your journey trying to figure out women, trying to get dates and all that stuff. Don't take it personally, because this is what the average guy does. The average guy, he'll like watch a million fucking videos and he'll like read a million books, and then he'll approach one girl, she'll reject him. He'll be like, this is a scam. And it's just like, no, dude. No, that's not how life works. Women often reject men. Rejection is the game. Okay. You have to be able to bounce from rejection to rejection without losing enthusiasm. And eventually you're going to find a girl that says yes. And then you'll find out why she says yes. And then you want to build upon those things that she said yes to. And when you find out they said no, you want to reduce those things that they said no to. It's a long-term skill that you have to build, but it is a skill that is valuable, because eventually you find a good woman and you know how to be a good man, and you guys can have a good relationship. Okay. Women don't understand the concept of like guys bettering themselves to be better at dating. They just don't, because women have it on easy mode. They don't understand how hard it is for guys. They really have 0% empathy on that. Okay. Number 28, if you're afraid to walk up to a woman in the wild and say hello, you do not have game. Period. If you're afraid to walk up to a girl in the street, in the grocery store, whatever, and just say hello because you're interested, one, you're a pussy. Two, you're neglecting the number one thing that a man does, which is going for what you want. And three, you don't have game. You don't have game. You don't. Period. If you're like afraid that they're gonna like call the police on you or pepper spray you or something, they're not, bro. They're not. You're just a pussy and you don't have game. And that's going to be a problem that follows you for the rest of your life unless you fix it. There's a cold, hard truth for you. Okay. Number 29, if a woman blatantly disrespects you after you tell her not to do it more than 3 times, she has to go, because the relationship is now doomed, and it's doomed because of her. Good women don't treat men poorly. Good women know how to respect men. Okay. Good women understand that men need respect. And if a woman is blatantly disrespecting you, especially after you told her not to, and she does it more than 3 times, it's done. Either she doesn't view you as worthy of being respected, or she doesn't know how to respect you. She's in the pump and dump category only. She's good for sex, and that's it. Sex and servitude. You can have sex, you can clean my apartment, you can wash my fucking floors. Other than that, you're not getting anything. You're not going to get a ring. You're not going to get commitment. I'm not going to hold your hand in public. Nothing. You get dick. You get to help me clean up, and that's it. Because if you don't respect me, then you don't get to be with me, period. And a lot of these women, bro, these women will go into their fucking 40s and 50s still disrespecting men and think nothing's wrong with them. The delusion is real, okay? Keep that in mind. Number 30, there comes a point where watching online content on how to get better with women becomes useless, and the returns become negative because you start watching crap that doesn't actually help you. There does get to a point where you're going to get a roof on the returns of just sitting online and watching content. Eventually, you're going to have to reach out to somebody. You're going to have to talk to somebody. You're going to have to book a consultation. You're going to have to pay money. You have to, or you're not going to figure it out. You're not going to, and if you do figure it out, you're going to figure it out after wasting years of your life, because you don't even know how much you don't know. That's the thing. You have unconscious incompetence, right? There's 4 levels of competence. There's unconscious incompetence, is you don't know that you don't know. Then there's conscious incompetence, is like, oh, you know that you don't know, right? Then the next one is conscious competence, which is you know that you know. And then the highest level is unconscious competence, which is it's just built into you. You're just like socially like you're like a social butterfly, like talking to girls, making them laugh, having game, having high levels of social security. Like it is you. The game is in you. That's level. Majority of you guys, I would say 97% of you guys are at the unconscious incompetence levels. You don't even know how much you don't know. Okay. If you've watched more than 100 hours of content, that's probably enough. You're going to have to go book a coaching session. You're going to have to join a community. You're going to have to learn from somebody. And I always say this, I'm the best, man. I'm the best in the world. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care about subscriber count. I don't care about view count. I don't care about none of that bullshit. I know I'm the best in the world because I see all these other training programs. I see all these other coaches, and all I see is mediocrity. Nobody does it as good as me. My track record speaks for itself. Thousands upon thousands of the thousands successful men. Thousands upon thousands of the thousands success stories. Okay. I coach guys and they go out to become coaches themselves. Right. It's a big difference there. Big difference. So you're going to have to do that. All right. Number 31, you're not as good with women as you think you are. And that's why you need my help. That speaks for itself. Number 32, you need more hours of help than you think you do. Okay. You guys think that, oh, well, when I'm ready, when I'm financially ready, I'll just buy this course and then study for 4 hours and then I'll become a Giga Chad. And it's like, no, you don't even understand how much hours you need. You need thousands of hours of practice, thousands, literally thousands, but it's the greatest reward. Guys, you understand? I fear, like a lot of men fear the fact, like when a woman's like, well, if you don't do this, you're not getting any pussy tonight. You're not getting this. You're not getting that. If a woman tells me that, I'll laugh in her face. I will laugh in her face. If a woman's like, if you keep doing this, then I'm not going to see you. I'm like, all right, see you later. Peace, bitch. See you later. Because you think you're going to fucking threaten me with your used up vagina, your vagina that has miles on it, your non-virginal vagina. A woman that could talk to me like that I'll allow to talk to me like that is a virgin. But any other woman, well, you're used up vagina and you're talking to me like that and you're in the middle class, excuse me? No. Not on my watch, okay? Not on my watch. And even if you're a guy that's regular guy, you just making regular money or whatever, you're doing 6 figures, you're doing mid 5 figures, whatever. It doesn't matter. When you have game and you know how to fucking replace a bitch, they have no power over you. Right? One time some girl told me, I have the pussy, so I make the rules. I was like, bitch, are you retarded? Like, are you missing all of your chromosomes? Like, what kind of genetic mutation gave you this level of retardation? You had the pussy because you make a bitch. There are billions of pussies on the planet. Billions. If you understand the fucking supply and demand curve, which you clearly don't, you'd understand that you're not in demand, bitch. I am. I'm the man. And if you're a guy at home, guy, listen to me, you right there, you man watching me at home.
My money.
Okay. The 150 plus people of you watching me live right now at home. I just was like you. On the other side of that screen, I was just like you. I was studying nonstop online. I was studying, trying to figure this out, smashing my head against the wall. How the fuck do I figure this out? How do I get to the higher levels? How do I get this thing sorted out? Okay. And you're studying and you're like, is this going to work? Is this guy going to scam me? Is this a fucking scam? And you're just like, what's going on? Am I ever going to figure this out? Am I going to die a virgin? Am I a loser forever the rest of my life? I know how you feel, but I'm telling you, it is a learnable skill that you can learn, that you can cultivate. And when you have this, guys, the whole world simps for women, and you go on the other side of the fence and you become the one who's finally in control of your dating life. Dude, I could lose all my money today. I could lose all my social media. I could lose everything. I still got it in me. I am the game. I could go to America and get some fucking bitch. I could. I just don't want to, but I could. I've gotten girls in America. I've gotten girls in the UK. I've gotten girls in Canada. I've gotten those reprehensible monster women in fucking Australia. I've been with French women. I've been with German women. I've been with fucking across the globe. Name a country, probably have done it. It's just a skill. It's just knowing who you are, knowing what women want, and making sure that you can create that harmonious balance for a relationship to occur. It's that simple, but it is a learnable skill, and you guys don't understand how bad you don't know what you don't know. Okay, you need more hours of help than you think. So let's go to Stifler's dad for $1.99 super chat. Both my mom and I are fasting 24 hours a week. That's good, man. Good stuff. Yeah, I call my mom and we talk often about keeping her fit and stuff because, I don't have a dad and I want my mom along this ride as long as possible. I love my mom. My mom's a great person. She helps me. My mom coaches me on when I go through hard times, So I want her around as long as possible, and that's why I'm like very hard on her. I'm like, Mom, listen, sitting around eating all this shit, being a fat fuck, you're gonna die. And then I guilt trip her. I'm like, you're gonna die and leave us alone. And then not. Then what? And she's like, no, don't say that. I'll do it. It's good. It's good. I'm manipulating her for her own good. Number 33. You do not have time. You think you have time. You do not have time. You are running out of time. You don't have enough time as you think you do, guys. All you motherfuckers dragging ass, thinking you're gonna figure this out. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna do this. No, you're not. No, you're not. You don't have time. You're running out of time. The time that you think you have, you don't. Because there's more problems coming your way that you don't even know. That's going to cause you to get some time. Okay. Hell, I don't know. I'd be waiting over a year and a half for this fucking visa for this goddamn Japanese fucking government. But here I am. I thought I had time. I thought, I'll just file for my visa paperwork. I'll do this. And here I am a year fucking half later. So if I'm fucking up and I'm over here, multi-million-dollar business owner, you are clearly fucking up and you do not have enough time. You got to take action yesterday. You have got to move. You do not have time. You think you do? You think you're just going to figure things out on your own? You're not. You're not. And you're wasting time. Anything other than reaching out, getting help, and dedicating yourself every single day to improving your life is a waste of time, period. Okay? Which leads me to number 34. If your friends and family do not agree with your life goals, you have to separate from them to allow the people who do support your goals to come in. I have friends that are in my life now that I would rank higher than my family members, right? Don't get me wrong. I love my family. My family's great. My mom and my brother called me on my birthday and they're like, I love you. You're so special. You're great. And then I talked to my nieces and nephews and they're like, Uncle John, when are you going to come? When are you going to come? So going to go back to America in January to see the kids. That's the only reason I want to go back to that shithole place. Love my family, love the kids. But my family didn't really support me along the way. They were like, are you going to teach people how to date online? Like, what about the Lord? I was like, what about the Lord? Like, have you guys realized, like, I gave up on Christianity a while ago. I'm here doing what I have to do, which I know, which is helping men, because I was the man that needed help. And I realized that there's so much bad fucking advice out there. There's a blind leading the fucking blind, right? Anytime I saw this one guy, this one guy was like, what's his name? Trip Advice. This fucking guy. He was like, I have a thing. If you say these 5 magic words, you're going to get a girl to fall in love with you instantly. I was like, oh my God. And this shit had like hundreds of thousands of views. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? You're going to tell a girl 5 magic words and she's going to fall in love with you? I was like, wow. And I couldn't believe it. How all these people were clicking on that shit and eating up this dude's awful advice. Couldn't fucking believe it. Could not fucking believe it. No, man. No. There's so much bad shit out there, guys. And that's why I decided to do what I'm doing. And that's why I'm so good at what I do. Because I came from the very, 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 very bottom. And I got to the very top. And the friends that I have around me that support me now are so much better than, and not saying like not disparaging my family, but my close friends, like my friend Sam, I can call Sam and tell Sam anything. And, Sam he's a great guy. I love Sam, and I can call Sam and tell him anything that I want. And, I can't call like my mom or my brother and tell them the same things because, they're just not on the same page as me, and that's okay. That's okay. But I'm blessed to have friends like Sam or like my friend Harry, or my buddy Pami, you know, that I can call and just have an unfiltered conversation with them. And I know that these guys are always going to be on my side. They're always going to trust me. I'm always going to trust them. And we have a great friendship, you know what I mean? And we have a great way to support each other, because I support Sam, I support Harry and their goals, and Pami as well. And they support me. But and it's hard for people to realize that, like, you know, you have to, if your friends or family do not agree with your goals, you have to understand that if they don't agree with your goals, then they're holding you back from your goals. And that's a big problem. Okay. Number 35. This is pretty simple. You'll be working harder and alone a lot more often than you realize. You will have to learn to grind in private, grind on your own, go to the gym by yourself, work on your stuff by yourself, study by yourself. No one's going to be there cheering you on. Even when you like want your girlfriend or the girl that you're dating to acknowledge you, sometimes she won't acknowledge you just because she's doing her own thing, right? But if you're not okay with working hard for a very, 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 very long time with no praise, no reward, no validation, then good luck being average. Sorry, I'm not gonna lie to you, but that's just the irrefutable truth about success in life. Okay. Number 36. If you're not scheduling your day out in Google Calendar by the hour, you're wasting your life. Bottom line, if you're not scheduling your day out, your hours out, and you know, just living in a regimented way that is allowing you to maximize each minute of every day, then you're just wasting your time. You're not going to get to the highest levels of success, which leads me to number 37. If you're not tracking your money, you are wasting it. I assure you, if you don't wake up every single day and look at your bank account and see what's going on, who's spending, what's this reoccurring charge, what's this, if you're not constantly watching your shit like a hawk, then you're not going to be as optimal as you want to be. Period. You're just not going to be as optimal as you would like to, because you know, if you're not tracking your calories, if you're not tracking your sleep, if you're not tracking all these things, okay, then what are you doing? Honestly speaking, what are you doing? What is going on with your thinking that this is going to be okay? Like, how do you feel like just carelessly not tracking your spending, your credit score, all that, right? I mean, one great thing to do, look, and this is me right here. I'll show you mine. I think there's no like sensitive information, but one thing I've been tracking too is like my credit score on a weekly or on a monthly basis. I have a thing called Identity IQ, because, you know, my credit was bad because I've been out of America, not using the credit since 2012. And I just started fixing my credit thanks to credit from Colin. And fixing your credit is wild. It's a hard game, but we're slowly but surely getting there. But this website right here, I think this is okay to share. There's no sensitive information on this page, right? This thing right here, it's called Identity IQ. It lets you track your credit scores once per month. And then you can see I've been repairing my credit. For some reason, my Experian keeps on going up and down. It's fucking wild. I don't know. But, you know, slowly but surely trending up towards the 800 mark. And I've only started seriously doing this about 6 months, or no, I think it's been about a year now. About a year. But, you know, day in and day out, you got to be monitoring your life like a video game. Okay. You got to be monitoring that. Why are you trying to get your credit up? Because your boy wants to buy apartment complexes. G. I'm trying to buy fucking apartment complexes over here. I'm trying to be landlord MLD. Big landlord daddy. I want to own that fucking. I want to buy trailer parks. I want to buy apartment complexes. I want to buy a place and call it Hogwood Manor. I want to buy neighborhoods. Like, that's my goal. Like, that is the end goal. So by the time I'm like 50, I'm just like, my goal is like every hour on the hour, I want money hitting my account. 24 hours a day. When I sleep, when I'm fucking taking a shit, when I'm having sex, when I'm eating food, when I'm sparring and kickboxing, whatever, I want money coming in around the clock. 24 hours, 365. Okay? Because I'm trying to get that fucking purest of the pure of that growth hormone, that HGH, those fucking stem cells. I want all that stuff to pump inside of me to keep me alive, healthy as long as possible. Okay. And if you're not tracking these little aspects of your life, you're wasting your time. You're wasting your time. You're inefficiently living, my friends. And now I understand I'm like full-blown psychopath mode, right? But even if you were to do half of what I'm doing, you still live a good life. Even if you decide, I just want to make $200,000 a year, that's good living. It's not bad living. Okay. If you can net $240,000 a year, okay, that's 20 grand a month. That's not bad. $20,000 a month is good to live comfortably in any city around the world. Okay. So, but if you're not tracking your money, you're wasting it. And you need a savings plan. You need an investment plan. You do need these things. Okay. You do need these things. Okay. It is totally possible. Look at you. BV, you just changed your profile photo, huh? You just got way hotter. Look at you. Good for you. That's why I have my Cash App stocks and IRA account. Let's go, baby. That's right. Ariel Lafuente is in the house. He says, love playing with credit. You know the game, baby. You know the game. Dude, yeah, my credit score went down when I paid my student loans off in full. I paid like $30,000 of student loans all in one payment. And then they're like, oh, hey, by the way, your credit score just went down like 60 points. I was like, what the fuck? And that's when it made me realize like it's all fucking scam anyways. So you just got to play the game. You got to play the counter scam. And it is what it is. Man, Bitcoin is about to hit 40. My fucking notifications are going off the roof right now. Holy shit. Looking forward to that big money payout. Number 38, the final lesson that I've learned at 38 years old. Okay. And here it is. You need my help. You need it right now. And I'm not going anywhere. I'm doing this for life. I'm growing this business every day. I'm helping men every day. I'm not doing this for clout. I'm not doing this for recognition. I'm not doing this on social media. Otherwise, to attract new viewers to get help. That's it. That's anytime you see me trying to grow clout or get more views or anything, it is just to get my message out. I am not going anywhere. I am playing the long game. And that's not me trying to pressure you to sign up for anything or do anything right now. If you need time to build the trust between our digital relationship, trust me, I'm going to be right here. Where you're going to be, that's up to you. But for me, I'm right here every single day. It's not changing. All these other fucking people selling you pheromone soaps, selling you penis statues, saying this is going to, I remember this guy, Goldman Unleashed. Remember that fucking guy? He was selling little penis statues saying like, if you buy these little penis statues, girls are going to like you. Scammers are fucking everywhere. I'm telling you to do the hard thing. Money, muscles, game, frame. I'm telling you to become a better man. I'm telling you to learn these things. Make it part of you. Change who you are, because nothing changes if nothing changes. I'm telling you to do the hard work, because the hard work is the only work. And all these other shortcuts and shit, they're just going to leave you in hell. You're just going to fucking waste your time, and you're going to be wasting it again and again and again. If you were watching the show yesterday, Free Consultation Friday, where that guy Anthony called in and he got tied up with another shitty woman. And I told you guys on the call, I told him, I said, Anthony, I told your ass in 2021 that this shit would happen again. And here we are once again. Okay. And he wasn't listening, and he went out and he thought he figured it out. Guess what? Wifed up some other crazy bitch. She's treated him like shit. He's wasted time. He's gotten fatter. He's lost money. He's lost business. And now he has to go back out there and start this whole fucking process all over again. Okay. And he's in his 40s. So you're not going to figure it out on your own, guys. You need help. If you figure it out on your own, dude, you are so fucking lucky. You are lucky. And luck is the only word to describe your outcome. You are lucky. You got lucky. But if you got lucky, you're probably not watching me. You're probably on the other side of the coin. So I'm going to be here. I'm going to be doing my things. I double live streamed on my birthday. I did 2 streams on my birthday. We're here. I'm not going anywhere, guys. You're going to need my help. And that's what I'm saying. I'm here. I'm going to continue to put out as much free content as possible as well to win over your trust, because I don't think anybody in this space puts out more content, does more live streams on a daily basis than I do, to help you guys understand that you need to change. Watching other people shit on girls, fight with girls on podcasts, and fight with chicks and debate and all this shit. That's just masturbation. Like, how does that edify you as a man? How does that put more money in your bank account? How does that take more fat off your waistline? How does that increase your fashion? How does that increase your fitness? How does that increase your mental health? Don't get me wrong. Those guys doing their thing, Fresh and Fit, whatever podcast, whatever. Cool. Do your thing. That's not, I'm not taking any shots at them. But what I am telling you is objectively speaking, the work that matters the most is the work you do on yourself. Okay? And that is all I've got to say. I love you all. I'm going to go enjoy the rest of my day. Thank you guys all for the donations. Thank you for the birthday donations. Thank you for smashing the like. If you're watching a replay, leave a comment. Tell me something you want to learn. Until then, Money Muscles Game Frame. You know the name. It's me, ML.